What's poppin', boys? Welcome back to Pro Cycling Manager 2019 for episode number 27 of the Bahrain McLaren career mode. Today's episode will take us to the second part of our Vuelta, starting with a huge stage between Honda and Mas de la Costa. We'll then have a rest day, which obviously won't do anything in PCM. Then a flat stage between Valles and Igualada. A mountain stage between Andorra la Vella and Cortaz and Camp, only 96 kilometers. We'll have to be extremely careful about that. The toughest stage for us in this episode will be the Sam Trail between Jurançon and Pau, 33.8 kilometers, in which Mikel Landa will most likely lose time. We'll then have a time trial, a hilly stage from Saint-Palais to Urdax d'Anchariena, and we'll end this episode with the stage between Circuito de Navarra and Bilbao. So yeah, 5 stages today. You can see all the riders who have some injuries. Rafael Valls, who will come back at the end of September following his crash in the Vuelta. You saw him. Chun Kai-Feng, the legend, comes back start of September, so we should be able to see him. Same for Luca Pebernek, who broke his neck. Jesus Christ, he broke his neck. And Matej Moric, who's got some good old headaches. But yeah, without further ado, let's jump in for stage 7 of La Vuelta. Right, we're on the way for this first stage of the episode. As you can see, I have added the kit of Simon Yates. Now it's last year's kit. I'm not gonna lie. There's no 2020 UAE NC Great Britain kit. Jesus, was way too tough to say. But yeah, hopefully that'll do the trick. I've tried to like fix. Basically, I've just spent about 3 hours adding all the NC's jersey that weren't in the World GB yet, including like BTEC Continental teams, just because I don't like to have not all the chances to have the jerseys. For the Ineos one, they just have nothing on the back. Like they just have, I don't know why. They're like doing an FDJ kind of thing, but like you can, that's the kit, right? There's just nothing on the back for Yanni Moscon, which is weird. But yeah, apart from that, 172 kilometers today with the riders. We've got Stephen Williams on +2. He just hit his fitness peaks, and that's going to be very decent for Mikel Landa, knowing that Mark Padden is once again having a shit day. So yeah, we'll see how that works. Hopefully Garcia Cortina as well can do well in today's stage. Should I send Garcia Cortina in the break actually? There's some points to take. Yeah, sure. Let's go. Right, we're on the way for this 7th stage of the Vuelta. We've got Thibaut Pinot wearing the mountain jersey, Carapaz in red, Pogacar in white, and Mikel Landa in green. So the top 4 is all wearing a distinctive jersey today. +2 for Stephen Williams. That's all good, knowing that he just reached his fitness peak. Also, I have added the jersey for Simon Yates. Love that. It's last year's, all right. So don't judge. There might be like a few issues here and there with like the sponsors if they changed anything. I don't think they have, but yeah, it's basically last year's kit because no one made one for this year. Santiago Buitrago at the front already. I don't know if there was already the distinctive jersey for Colombia. So if in doubt, here he is. Very nice kit. And Buitrago is gonna just fuck off for the moment. Williams will be protecting Mikel Landa as soon as possible, and will send Ivan Garcia Cortina in the breakaway. Alright, we're nearing the first KOM of the day, the Puerto de Marianet. The gap with the peloton is 3:57. I'm not gonna lie, I was expecting like this gap to be about 10 minutes. I was expecting the breakaway to like be winning, and that's why I put Garcia Cortina in it. But no, turns out we won't. We're gonna make the first move. Oh wow. Well, I mean, I couldn't just like pace until the summit now because we've dumped everyone. Alright, it's gonna be points. It's gonna be 3 points today for Garcia Cortina. Just making sure. There we go. Alright, points for Garcia Cortina. We're now second just behind Thibaut Pinot, and we'll take the points at the next climb, which means that will most likely be Polka. Oh wait, no, there's 10 points at the end of the day. The second summit is approaching the Puerto de Eslida, and there's only 5 riders left now. The other guys in the breakaway did not catch us. And I forgot to attack. It's Fernandez who launched the first move with Jarno Hanninen. Oh, Patrick Schelling is dead. Ida Schelling is dead, sorry. Well, there's going to be points for Fernandez ahead of Hanninen. No, points for Hanninen ahead of Fernandez and Garcia Cortina. Yet another KOM, the Puerto de Ain. And we're going to try and this time not to get fucked. We've lost someone from that group. I mean, no, we had lost a lot of riders. I was Schelling. Schelling is the one that got dropped. when we made the first move. Ben Dybel has attacked. Garza Cortina once again in the wheel with Jano Hanninen or Jaco. Is it Jaco or Jano? I don't know. Well, I think we'll see probably soon. But there goes Garza Cortina. We're going to overtake Ben Dybel and take some easy 2-pointers, which we're now on 14.8. Jaco Hanninen. Okay. Well, +3 compared to Thibaut Pinot. If we could take the 5 points at the Puerto de Salto, that'd be nice. And if Pinot could like not win at the Mas de la Costa, that'd be even better. 2.5 until the summit of the Puerto del Salto. We have dropped a lot of riders, including Chris Nielands and Anthony Nibali. Garza Cortina is going to try. Oh, God, that's an early move from Ben Dybel. To be fair, there's 1.5k to go. What's not good though, Mark Padden and Stephen Williams got dropped because Mark Padden could not hold on. So that means we only have Mikel Landa anymore in the peloton right now. All right, we're going to counter attack Ben Dybel and hopefully go for 5 points. Can we hold on until the line? Jaco Hanninen is going to come back with Joao Fernandez, but not quick enough for the Finnish rider and the Portuguese as we take 5 more points in the classification today. Right, the peloton kind of slowed down a lot. Wait, no, Thibaut, mate, are you good? Thibaut's going to attack in a descent. What do you mean? Alright, this is PCM, right? Not in real life. You can't attack in a downhill. Well, I mean, I was going to say, like, we might going to be fighting for the win in the breakaway now. But with Thibaut attacking, I don't know what to believe. Alright, win the Alto Mas de la Costa. Let's try to get the gaps. So Thibaut Pinot has a 40-second lead over Mikel Landa and basically the peloton. We came back on Fernandez up front. Okay. We'll see if we can drop anyone. Have we like done the... Okay, no, there's still like some very tough parts in the climb. We're going to come back on Pinot, but we are this time on our own. That's something we'll have to keep in mind. And by coming back, Pinot still has a decent lead. Oh my god, we're going to get dropped. Garza Cortina dropping Ben Dybel. As we approach the final kilometer. Oh, Garcia, they're done. They're done area. They are finished. Finito. Oh wait, no, Hanninen is still here. Oh, Jaco Hanninen is doing a madness. Can we see one of the first Finnish wins, I believe, on the Grand Tour today? We might. We very well might. We won't, because he's dropped. Come on, even. Just hold on. All I'm asking you is to hold on. Pinot's dead. Carapaz is dead. But Garza Cortina is going to win at the Alto Mas de la Costa. What a win today ahead of Jaco Hanninen. Richard Carapaz is going to claim 3rd place. Miguel Angel Lopez, Mikel Landa, Pino Garcia Pogacar, Simon Yates, Primoz Roglic, and Yoni Zaguirre. But what an amazing performance today from Ivan Garcia Cortina and Jaco Hanninen. You can give it to him as well. For a rookie to finish 2nd on the Grand Tour stage. This is absolutely staggering. Well done to the two of them. Big dub. Big W, yeah. Wait, we lost time on Carapaz. Well, that just kind of ruined my mood. But yeah, big dub today for Garza Cortina. Hanninen 2nd. We've lost 13, so that's going to be 17 seconds on Carapaz today. GC-wise, we are now 105 behind the Ecuadorian. Thibaut Pinot is still 2nd. Pogacar, did he get dropped? Don't think he did, because he was probably in the same time as me. Miguel Lopez, though, where the fuck is he in the top 10? Oh, yeah, I remember. There was the weird Astana tactics. Garza Cortina is leading the mountain classification with 29 points. He's also leading the points one with 81. And the best rider is Tadej Pogacar. And we're on the way for stage 8 between Valls and Igualada. Garza Cortina is already at the front of the peloton. Big man, you don't have to do that kind of things. Marcel Seberg already at the front as well. He'll be a key player in our help, in our sprint today, to help Garza Cortina towards hopefully a 3rd win on these Spanish roads in this 2020 Vuelta a España. Carapaz is there. Alright. Look at Garza Cortina compared to Landa. Fucking hell, the size of the two of them. Do I send someone in the breakaway? We might as well send Damon Novak. Sure, let's go. Alright, the breakaway will soon get caught. We're just going to take a look at who's in there before they ended. We have Pavel Kochetkov, who's literally just attacked, followed by Leonard Hofstede. Joao Fernandez is here, Chris Nielands as well. Carlos Barbero, who asked me to sign in his team. No, my bad. Who asked me to sign him for the team. So I don't know what I'm going to do. Buitrago was there for us, but he got dropped by the 5 riders up front. The gap is just under a minute and a half now, as Mark Padden is about to try and get water for the boys. Marcel, mate, I'd need you to like stay at the front. But yeah, not sure we'll catch. No, pretty sure we'll catch these guys. However, not sure we'll catch them before the same end of the KOM, which means Chris Nielans will get 5 more points. I think he'll be 18 points behind Garza Cortina. Right, so when the AI attacks in the downhill, they usually like get a big ass gap. When I do that, not so much. Okay, 40 seconds to catch Chris Nielans, still in the lead. So we're gonna have to do something now to catch the Latvian. 5 kilometers, and Chris Nielans still has a 30-second lead. Okay. Alright. We're gonna catch him though before the sprint. There we go, 3 kilometers to go, and Chris Nielans is no more. I do like the fact that Carapaz is literally right next to me, and not like the usual sprinters. It's gonna be another win for Garza Cortina today at this rate. There goes Mikel Landa. And Garza Cortina will soon leave the wheel of his teammate Garza Cortina against Richard Carapaz. I mean, what a surprise! It's a win for Garza Cortina ahead of Richard Carapaz. That's a surprise. Van der Poel, Yates, Roglic, Landa, Izagirre. There's probably going to be a Mühlberger somewhere. Alright, fourth win? No, third win for Garza Cortina on this Volta. That's 3 for Garza Cortina on this Volta. The man is on a mission. The man is just on a mission. He's too good. Carapaz second, though, was interesting. I'll have to be honest. GC-wise, Carapaz increases his lead over us by 8 seconds. Points-wise, though, Garza Cortina makes a nice lead over Mikel Landa, as we now have Andorra la Vella, Cortales d'Encamp, a stage in which Garza Cortina will not win. Apparently, I can see the results of the rest day, which means Andorra la Vella has been simmed. Alright, how much time do we lose then? Has it been raced first? It has. Landa lost 8 seconds on Carapaz. Fuck's sake. Beat a game, fam. Why can't I just race? Right, we're now 129 down on Carapaz. It's a shame because it's a stage I usually enjoy. Clément Champoussin came 10th. Oh, the gap. Yeah, that's simulation gaps right there. Right, well then. Alright, first rider to leave for us today. Marcel Seeberg has got meh stats, I guess. It's not going to be great for him, although he's got a +3 today. This control is much going to like limit our losses more than anything. I think. Alright, Seeberg will collapse before the end. So 74 was too much for the big dog Marcel Seeberg. Hopefully it'll be enough for someone like Mikel Landa, but the next real rider for us today will be Mark Padden. Actually, he's our best rider in time trial. Right, we've gone 73 with Mark Padden. We're about to cross the first intermediate. Intermediate that is currently led by Victor de la Parte. I think he might be as well in the lead at the end. Oh, he's not. Mikel Biag with a big time trial. Mikel Biag, who is in our YouTube save, by the way, if you weren't aware. But Mark Padden already a minute down. Love that from him. And as Mark Padden approaches Pau, he might get overtaken by Richie Port. No, we should be fine. We should be fine. Someone who's doing a good time though. It's this man, Stephen Williams, 1 minute behind Richie Port at the first intermediate. He is the fastest rider in our team at the first intermediate. Mark Padden, though, crossing the line in Pau. It's going to be a decent time. 1:03 behind Mikel Berg. I think. Well, we've recovered 14 seconds in the latest part of the time trial. The last part, sorry. Richie Port, though, claims first place, a minute ahead of Mikel Biag. Huge time from the Australian. What a day. What a day for Mikel Landa. Come on, lad. That's what I +3? +4. +4 for Mikel Landa. Wait, that's still his fitness peak from the Tour de France. This man is too good. This man is too good. But he's giving himself all the odds to try and beat Richard Carapaz today and win a first Grand Tour in his career after coming second on the Tour de France. This tour might be his. Well, this Vuelta might be his. In the meantime, Garza Cortina is being absolutely battered by Richie Port, but it was to be expected. First intermediate, it's first time for Tadej Pogacar. That's not reassuring at all. Thank you, Tadej. Mikel Landa, half a minute down. Good. Thibaut Pinot. Thibaut Pinot might be in like the times of Richie Porto, Lopez. Oh my, Thibaut Pinot is on the mission. Thibaut Pinot is as well wanting to win a first Grand Tour in his career. And I mean, he's giving himself all the odds as well. He's 34 seconds ahead of Mikel Landa. What does that mean for Richard Carapaz though? Because Carapaz is slightly better than us in time trial, and that shows 9-second lead over Mikel Landa, 25 down on Thibaut Pinot. At the second intermediate, it's Primož Roglic in the lead. We're now 53 seconds down on Pogacar as well, and 58 now on Thibaut Pinot. We're about to lose a minute on the Frenchman. Can Carapaz do anything to try and save some seconds, salvage some time compared to the Frenchman? All right, Carapaz. It's gonna be 48 seconds, exactly 10 seconds quicker than us. Right, but if we remember, with Mark Padden or Stephen Williams, we gained time on this part of the time trial, like mainly the flat bit towards Pau. Primož Roglic in the lead, nonetheless. It is Primož Roglic, sorry. 9 seconds quicker than Tadej Pogacar. Mikel Landa under the Flamme Rouge. It's not gonna be the first time. It's definitely not gonna be that. But if we could try to limit the losses on Pogacar, Roglic, Carapaz, and Pinot, it's going to be 8:44 seconds. We did well. We did well. We've gained 20 seconds nearly on. No, we've gained, yeah, about 20 seconds. Pinot comes second. Or Carapaz. Or Carapaz. I think Carapaz is going to lose some time here. I think Carapaz is going to lose some time. We're going to go in times 2 for the time being because my man is slow in the corners. Carapaz across the line. The Ecuadorian is going to be 19th, 118 behind. We've done a huge part of the time trial. Win for Roglic ahead of Pinot Pogacar. Huge time trial as well from Thibaut Pinot, to be fair. And Thibaut Pinot is going to take the lead in this Vuelta. 10 seconds ahead of Carapaz, 38 seconds ahead of Pogacar, and 105 ahead of Mikel Landa. So effectively speaking, we've lost a position, but we have a reduced gap to first place. So at Colorado, it's a sort of a win. Mountain-wise, it's still Garça Cortina because I haven't seen what happened yesterday in the yesterday stage. Garça Cortina is, oh my god, that's fucking close. There's 1 point between first and fourth place of the classification. Jeez. Pogacar is still leading the white jersey, and Ineos is still leading the classification. Oh, big day at the office. Jeez. There's no one in, even fucking Mark Padden doesn't have a negative day. What's happening then? Oi, big day. Right, Garça Cortina, mate. Breakaway. That was such a weird accent. Like the emphasis on the A of breakaway was just mad. Jos van Emden trying to follow. Oh, wait, is he going to pace us back? Oh, wow, they don't want me in the breakaway already. Okay. I see. Well, we're going to use the fact that Mark Padden has a good day for once to go in the breakaway. Breakaway in which there's Michael. Wait, you're telling me they've allowed Michael Woods, but not Garça Cortina? Okay. I'm just going to put them lot on protection. There we go. Okay, well, first game of the day, La Croix d'Aguirre. Oh, that's French. We're in France. Well, actually, yeah, we're in France. That makes sense. We're in France for a very long time, yeah. Okay. Anyone gonna make a move? Like Daniel Kangat, for example, for Michael Woods? No? Nope. It's gonna be Ben Hermans. Actually, it's gonna be Januka Brambilla first, followed by Ben Hermans, and then Mark Padden. Go on, Mark. Show Ukraine why you're a legend. Go on, lad. He's gonna get dropped by Brambilla. I'm gonna call it right now. He's gonna get dropped. To be fair, it's a huge attack from Brambilla and Ben Hermans. Like big attack. Right, points for Ben Hermans today. Well, the peloton has come back to just over a minute now. I don't understand why. Let me just show you that. I don't have a clue as to why they've done that. A time for Mark Padden. We're gonna try and follow Ben Hermans. But to be fair, we launched at the same time, so I don't think it's gonna change anything. My sound might be better because my mic might have been off, or like quite far from my mouth, but we're good. Is that points again for Ben Hermans? Well, it's a good thing that he's not dangerous at all. To be fair, he's doing me a nice favor because I think that was Daniel Kangat who had points for the mountain classification and he's not gone anywhere now. And with Michael Woods pacing in the breakaway, there is a lot of damage. Actually, now that is a lot of damage. Do it with a flex step voice and it'll work. Daniel Kvyat dropped. Andrea Bogioli dropped. Whoever was for Stormler, that was Chris Hamilton, dropped. There's only 5 riders left. Make that potentially 4. Yep, 4 because Brambilla dropped. That's Ben Hermans, Zoran Kraf Andersen, Michael Woods, and Mark Padden. He's finally showed up. It took him about 11 stages to get there. Also, Mikel Landa and Garcia Cortina, you better be at the break. Oh my god, they've attacked. I didn't expect that. I mean, I was expecting an attack like much later. Well, Ben Hermans is gone. Oh, Zoran is strong. Oh god, yeah, strong is definitely the word I'd use here. Fucking hell. Jeez. Okay, he's dropped. There we go. Better. There's going to be points for Michael Woods. And second place for Mark Padden, who came back very well in this second part of the climb. Go on, Mark. Crash in the peloton. Damon Novak is on the ground. He fell with... Oh. That's going to be a withdrawal for Novak, innit? Oh, it's not. Big up. Anyone else crashed? No, it's just Steven Williams who got dropped. Garcia Cortina got dropped. Not on my watch, no. Oh, hold up. Oh my god. Well, yeah, yeah. Wait, can I maybe just, there we go. That's Thibaut Pinot, mate. And that's the ground. Yeah, Pinot and Lopez are down. I was like, surely there's a color missing from that group. Yep. Yeah, it's not the blue one. It's definitely the red one. Okay, everyone's crashing. Luke Rowe just crashed. And it's a withdrawal for Luke Rowe as well. Big L. As you can see, definitely not pacing at the front of the peloton right now. It's to catch the breakaway, innit? It's to catch Kraf Andersen. Definitely not to like put Thibaut Pinot behind. No. Thing is, like, as soon as like Reichenbach's done, well, I don't know how that's not gonna work now. You know what? Fuck the win with Garcia Cortina, mate. I'm sorry, even, but there's a GC to play for here. If I get 1 minute and 5 seconds back, the GC is gonna be mad. We managed to come back on Zoran Kraf Andersen, so technically I should stop pacing because that's definitely why I was pacing. I think Thibaut Pinot has to attack. Yeah, he has to. Why is he not pacing? Or maybe he is pacing, but I can't see it. Yeah, okay, no, he's coming back. He's definitely coming back. Right, Thibaut Pinot is back in the peloton after some effort. An attack at the front from Garcia Cortina. Come on. I don't get now that I mean Pinot's back, so I can basically do whatever I want in it. Garcia Cortina is gonna stop, and it's gonna be Mikel Landa against the rest of the world in the final 5 kilometers. Simon, yes, you can go. Tadej Pogacar, you can't. I mean, I can't really do anything against you, to be fair. Okay, big downhill. Just Garcia Cortina, mate. Gain some energy. Take the wheel of like whoever you want. Of Carapaz, for example. That's great. Alright, we're gonna win. We're gonna win this. We're gonna win this. Mikel Landa is gonna take the W today in Urdach, Doncharinea. That's big. That's big. Big win today from Mikel Landa in somewhere ahead of Pogacar, Yates. Oh, they're not gonna count any gaps, aren't they? I can feel it right now, the lack of gaps. 7th place for Garcia Cortina. Thibaut Pinot finishes there. Mikel Lopez is there. Everyone is there. It's a win, but without gaps, I think. And as I called it, no gaps. Cheers, PCM. Thank you. Try everything to like not get any time. Why? What the fuck was that word? Right, we're 55 seconds down on Thibaut Pinot now. Okay, but Thibaut Pinot did the job. He came back in 12th place. Does that mean that Thibaut Pinot has finally beaten his demons and is gonna win actually something? I don't know. Next up, Circuito de Navarra, Bilbao. Stage. Sorry? Is that a +5 for me? Why? I got questions. The first one being, how the fuck? Right, I get getting +5s on the Tour de France because that's literally your fitness peak, and I know the Vuelta is as well. But how is it still in the fitness peak? And also, Allez, Alfonso Torres, mate. Are you gonna let me go in the breakaway? Okay, approaching the first game of the day. We're gonna have to do a lot of defending for one simple reason. There might be 3 riders from Israel. One of them is called Danny Navarro, and he's second in the mountain classification. But we do have someone up front in Stephen Williams. Also, big up the +4 for Williams today. Alright, Valverde just yeeted his body onto the floor, which isn't good, right, just for the record. Movistar is waiting. Movistar is having one hell of a shit Vuelta, to be fair. They've got. I don't think they've won a single thing. They've had a podium with Valverde, like, early on. But I think that's it. They didn't even get a podium. No, they're shit. Alright, that concludes my analysis. They're shit. We've tried something. We've tried to attack with Landa and Williams. Navarro got first. Yeah, he did. Okay, it's fine. We're gonna see what we can do in like this downhill portion here. I don't know. Maybe it's not gonna work. It probably isn't gonna work. Let's be honest. But at least it's fun. At least we're enjoying our time on this Vuelta. And if anything, we'll make another move in the next climb. Oh my god, this man has no luck whatsoever. Nothing. Thibaut Pinot just got a puncture and he's on his own. He has no teammate with him. Oh my, like genuinely, I feel bad for him. I honestly feel bad for him. Because you know I really like Thibaut Pinot. He's one of my favorite riders. And seeing him like in tears on the Tour de France was tough, we'll say. Oh my god, like this is odd. He's gonna come back, but this is tough for him. Come on, even make a have a little attack. Pogacar in the wheel, Geraint Thomas as well, Garza Cortina. No, I wanted to say Carapaz, but I think Garza Cortina works as well. All right, there goes Mikel Landa though. Drastic change of pace. Where's Thibaut? He's there. He's struggling, but he's there. All right, Mikel Landa is strong, and so is Tadej Pogacar. And so is Ivan Garza Cortina, potentially. Come on. Alright, Tadej, mate. Fucking relay me. Today, I beg. Big man, relay me. You're about to take the fucking lead of the Vuelta, fam. Right, is Garza Cortina with Thibaut Pinot? Oh, yes. Big up, Ivan. Come on. Come on, 3k to go. Can we bag another win? Can we get... What, like, 4 wins on this episode? That'd be nice. Right, we're going to launch a sprint. We're going to take the early launch here with Mikel Landa. Come on, 1.4k. That might be early, but we do have a little lead, and there's a corner. Straight line until Bilbao, and it's going to be a W for Mikel Landa ahead of Tadej Pogacar, Yates, Carapaz, Izagirre. I need to sprint with Garza Cortina. Come on. We move. 7th for Van Der Poel. Pinot comes in 9th. Amado and Garza Cortina in 10th. I don't know what that means for the GC now. Alright, we're going to take a look at the podiums because I have no clue what it means GC-wise. Does that mean, wait, it's going to be like Carapaz ahead of Pogacar, ahead of me, ahead of Pinot? Oh, this GC is mad. This GC is mad! 30 seconds between the top 4. Oi. This is nonsense. Fucking hell. Right. Good. Carapaz reclaims the red jersey 3 seconds ahead of Tadej Pogacar. I skipped the mountain classification, but I'm pretty sure I was still in the lead with the Garza Cortina. Points-wise, Mikel Landa gets the green jersey once again. Okay, this was a mad stage. Pinot has no luck. Yesterday he crashes with 15k to go. He did come back. Today he has a puncture 10k to go. Did come back at the moment where I've attacked. And for the record, I did not attack because Pinot got dropped. I planned on attacking either way. But even if I had done that, like, what are you gonna do? Fight me? You can't. Isolation and that. Stay at home, big man. All right. But to be fair though, I was meant to like stop the episode there because we're meant to have this stage, but this got simmed. We're gonna end it on Los Machucos. Right. If you are on my channel recently, you know that this is a stage I like because I've said it in the PCM League season, in the semi-final. Sorry. I came second that day, which sealed my future, and I lost the I mean, I didn't go to the final because of that. But it's a stage I like, so I'm really looking forward to this. Like, really looking forward to it. No Danny Navarro in this breakaway, so that's good. But some good riders. I think I'm pretty certain I saw the likes of Enric Mas, Sam Omen, Anthony Libedi, Rafa Maika is there, Giulio Ciccone, Richie Port. Some really good riders are in this break, and they might be looking to get the W in the Alto de los Machos. I mean, if I play my cards right, I think I can get the red jersey, but I can't really guarantee it right now. Crash in the peloton. We've lost Santiago Buitrago, but he's back on the bike. Roglic crashed. Reichenbach crashed. No one, nevertheless, is going to withdraw. However, with 96 kilometers left on the clock or on the parkour, the breakaway is 30 minutes and a half in the lead. Maybe something to look out. Maybe I don't know. Can anyone make like a big comeback? I've seen someone like 18 minutes. I think is that Giulio Ciccone? It is. What would that mean? He would be 5 minutes down. He would be at the doors of the top 10 ahead of like. Wow, Froome, Geraint Thomas, and Amador are literally following each other for Ineos. Right, 30k to go. Race update. Breakaway will win. Good stuff. Not good. Stephen Williams and Garcia Cortina are dropped. So yeah, Mikel Landa's dead. Well, I mean dead, not dead, but I'm not gonna have Williams for the end. Scrap that, they came back. I think Higuita. Oh my god, Higuita just crashed. Higuita was in the first group. Higuita was like looking to get the win. Because he was fucking strong, and the man just crashed. The win today at the Machucos will be between Sam Omen, Mark Padden, and Antonio Pedrero. What I can tell you, Pedrero has no energy. Great, great. I mean, we're gonna win. We're gonna be on the podium with Mark Padden tonight. Well, no, not tonight, but you've understood what I said, right? Right. Did not expect to be in that position. Higuita came back. I told you Higuita was strong. I told you he was strong. The man is already back. Alright, guys, even May, I'm gonna need water ASAP. 10 minutes is our lead, so yeah, this is definitely going to be the winning breakaway. Higuita may have done like too much effort though, trying to come back. That might have happened. Port, Ciccone, Cubero, Prades, that could come back as well. Ciccone, I don't know if he's lost too much energy. Attack from Salmon, I'm not gonna follow that, otherwise I'm just gonna die. Come on, Ivan May, get water, I beg you, I beg you, I beg you, come on, come on. We're gonna go 65 here. Oh, Higuita's dead. Higuita's gone. Higuita's gone. So is I mean Pedro isn't yet, but he will soon. Ciccone is on his own. Has even given water. Oh my god, you absolute hero. Look at him. Look at him go. The polka dot jersey. It's not polka dot, but you understand why I mean. Attacks already from Guillaume Martin. That's early. That's the very bottom of the climb. That's not something I'd recommend. Right, Samoan is gonna win today then, I guess. Ahead of either of us four. Ciccone, as I told you, he looked strong, and he is. Wait, is that Pogacar? Tadej Pogacar has attacked. Okay. I mean, he's been brought back, but early moves. Huh? Have I missed an episode? Since when is Ciccone in the lead a minute ahead of Samoan? I feel like I've missed something. Okay, 30 riders in this peloton. Mikel Landa is doing well. Jan Polank is still there for Pogacar. Love that from him. No one has done anything yet. And Giulio Ciccone wins ahead of Samoan, Higuita. Mark Padden is going to claim 4th place. We're going to do a good end of the climb. Use our gel. Probably could have attacked, but it's fine. And we're going to sprint towards the line. Can we do anything against the likes of Carapaz and Pogacar? We're going to die just before the line. Hopefully same time. We should be in the same time. Pogacar, Carapaz, Mikel Landa. Pinot is going to lose 40 seconds. Thibaut Pinot just lost the Vuelta. What a masterclass from Giulio Ciccone today. Masterclass. I did not see him. And the man was a minute and a half down. Came back, finished a minute ahead of Samoan. 2nd place for the Dutchman, 3rd for Higuita, 4th for Mark Padden, Carapaz, Pogacar, and Landa 6 to 8, with a 40. Was that 44-second lead over Pinot? GC wise, Carapaz stays in red, 3 seconds ahead of Pogacar, 22 ahead of Landa, and 106 ahead of Thibaut Pinot. I think that's it for Thibaut. I think his hopes of winning the Vuelta is gone. Mountain-wise, Ivan Garza Cortina retains the jersey. Ciccone makes an appearance in 4th place. Points-wise, Mikel Landa retains the jersey. Yes, strong rider. Yes, the bong rider is Stade Pogacar, and the best team is the Team Ineos. Right, that went not as expected, but not too bad considering we don't lose any time on Pogacar and Carapaz. Them two are strong, like strong. Like they climbing. Thibaut, Buchmann has never been there to be fair. Miguel Lopez is well losing. So does Simon Yates. GC wise, there's the top three. The three dogs at the front are leaving the rest behind, and we're not gonna wait. So we'll have to see what happens in the next episode of the Bahrain McLaren mode, which will be episode 28. I believe. Hopefully, you lot will be there. And why do I make my intro again? Because there's literally Plouet. See you in France. Final race of the episode. We're going to wrap this with the Bretagne Classic between Plouet and Plouet 243 kilometers today. Lineup Batalin, Bole, Hausler, Tuns, Arashiro, Colbrelli, Marco Halla. Can we get a second Classic with Marco Halla? That'd be nice. I know some of you wanted me to restart to like renew him. Can I renew him? All right, let's try. Let's try. You don't want Sprinter. You want Leader? Are you mad? All right, 25 Leader. All right, we've re-signed Marco Halla. I should have done that if he had one. Shit. Alright, I may have had my mic off for the intro, but as I was just saying, you're probably wondering why I was able to re-sign Hala when you probably, well, I mean, if you saw the transfers episode, I tried to and then I just refused. Um, Basically, I have done a bad, or I may, right, it's purely hypothetical, but maybe had I pressed delete on the save file, not like on PCM, but directly in the cloud file. So, yeah, save was gone. Obviously, I used the weekly save, right? And I had to redo the transfers and the re-signings. But because I didn't plan on re-signing anyone new, I just took the footage from the first re-signing period. So yeah, that's why I was now able to re-sign Marco Halla. But in the meantime, in Classic de Fouet, we've got 6 riders up front, including Yuki Arashiro. We've got Jean Lebon, Julien Bernard, Stéphane Bessega, Romain Seigle, and someone Leroux. Romain, probably. I've had my fair share of like weird names, right? I've had Juan Pierre, I've had Kermit on the YouTube episode 3. So we'll stick with a very French name in the Romain. I have forgotten how boring it was to do Plouet. Like I remembered this race on PCM 2010 being so horrendous to play because basically, right, if you didn't play the early PCMs, um, Quebec was the new Plouet. All right. Wait, no, is that? Yeah. Quebec's the new Plouet. Because now, if you don't have a stage, it's replaced by Quebec. Back in the days, it used to be Plouet. And on 2010, there wasn't stages everywhere. Like 75% of the national championships, not to say 85%, were Plouet. Belgium, Plouet. France, Plouet. Germany, Plouet. England might have been something else. I think England was one of the ones not with Plouet, but Australia, not New Zealand. No, Australia was Plouet. New Zealand wasn't in the game. Um, like you had to do the race basically once a month, and it was just boring. But the race was so tough. Like it was just a 15-kilometer circuit with 2 hills at 10% for one lap, and it was 235 kilometers. If I recall. Just chaos and hell. Like if you could finish the race with yellow, because at the time, no, with green, because at the time green was like the main thing. You were a legend. All right, what I recommend you to do is to not look at what's happening right now, because we very well might be dropped with like Hausler, Haller, and Grigabole with 75 kilometers left in the track. In the track in the race. Well, Marco Haller will most likely not win the Grand Prix de Plouay because he is out of energy and dropped. Same can apply for Gregor Borlée or Heinrich Hausler, which means that it's going to be between Batalin and Colbrelli in my team. Great, 49 kilometers remaining. There is a breakaway without Yuki Arashiro. A 4-rider breakaway. I think Romain Seigle is still there. Yep, Romain Seigle, Jean Lebon, Julien Bernard, and Stéphane Bessega. Final 6 kilometers of this Grand Prix de Plouay. We are, I think, the fastest sprinter in the, still here. So that's definitely something that we need to, keep in mind. Because the sprint might, well, I mean, it might be a sprint. If it's a sprint, I think we've got this. What Van Aert, obviously, is one of the riders we'll have to be careful about. But I think we could have this in the bag if we don't fuck up. Let me just use Batalin now, because there's going to be attacks. There goes Zdenek Štibar on the left-hand side of the road. Batalin in the wheel of the Czech rider. We're going to move at 2k to go. There goes Enrico Batalin again. Dylan Tuns is still here. Love that from him. 1.6k. There goes Tony Colbrelli. Might be a bit early. Who's my will? Sylvain Dillier. Sylvain Dillier definitely has the legs to overtake me. And it's going to be a huge battle. It's going to be Ackermann with the win today. Ahead of Viviani, Van Avermaet and Colbrelli. See, when I said I was the fastest sprinter, I forgot that Ackermann and Viviani were there. Disappointing 4th place. Alright, well, I'd have liked to be at least on the podium. The podium would have been great, but Ackermann and Viviani were too strong. Van Avermaet I guess, he just is. But yeah, not the best way to wrap the episode though. Still not a bad episode nonetheless. We've done, I mean, for what I've done right now on the Vuelta, we've done well. We've got 2 wins after 2 stages. So I'll really take that as a good episode. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed it. If you did, then please do leave a like down below. Marco Haller is ready to sign. There we go, lad. And I shall see you in the very near future. But I've been Blackwar. It's been an absolute pleasure talking to you today, guys. Stay safe and goodbye.
Pull up in the gold, I'm leading. But them other man need feeding. I don't wanna go Bombay. Them I don't know what I do when I go from Beeling. Leading the pack in black and I'm on with the bat. Snapping with a phone and dab. Boss up a man with a duster. Put him in the drip and sit blockbuster.